Okay, for more analysis on this story, let's bring Einar Tangen in Beijing. He's a senior fellow at the Taihe Institute. Einar, thank you so much for being with us. Now, this counter-move from Beijing, hardly a surprise, was it? An extra 34% tariffs on all US products in response to Donald Trump's additional 34% on China. We're hearing there from Patrick Fock, our correspondent, that these were higher than expected. What is your view on that?
Well, I would disagree, Isabel. I mean, what we have here is China is keeping pace with the U.S. They're not trying to escalate, but they are making it clear they're not going to back down. They've seen what happens when Donald Trump senses any kind of weakness. We only have to look at Trudeau for that. But they went a little further, too. 11 U.S. companies were put on the blacklist. Rare earths are being curtailed. Imported chicken is on the list now, and they're starting investigation of medical equipment. This is the only really one bit of good news for Europe today because the biggest competitor for American medical equipment is in Europe.
And Anna, what are we going to see flow on from this? I mean, this is really, many have been calling it a global trade war. Hard to see it as anything other than that now. Are we going to see a major reset of relations? What is this going to do for trade tension between the world's two largest economies?
Well, it's not just between the two largest economies. Donald Trump, as we all know, went after everybody, and he didn't spare friend or allies. The Chinese waited 12, they're giving the U.S. 12 hours after the U.S. imposes their tariffs before theirs begin. Any delay, I think, was due to the fact that they wanted to coordinate the responses between the three ministries. They literally, released them within minutes of each other. But in the end, Isabel, what people are overlooking right now is that Trump is bluffing. He wants the world to believe he has four aces and can control the economy of the world, and the fact is he can't. 1/4 of everything that American consumers buy is from overseas. He's simply taking money out of their pocket, and they're not happy now. His polling is going down. The markets are going down. He's being pilloried in the press. These are all three sensitive areas for him. So you can expect some sort of back down, climb down, whatever you want to call it. But China and I think the rest of the world is calling his bluff.
And Einar, I see that Beijing's also filed a lawsuit with the World Trade Organization. What more can you tell us about that and what that means?
Well, the WTO has been basically defanged because the U.S., since the time of Obama, has refused to allow appellate court judges to be appointed. There are now 0, and it takes 3 to hear a case. So even if you go through the motions of the WTO and you get a favorable ruling, if the other side appeals and there's no appellate ruling, it's not final. So what China was trying to do is signal that it's still part of this international order, that it believes in the norms and the rule of law. And it's possible, perhaps, it'd be, I think, in everyone's interest if the U.S. got out of the WTO until such time as it wants to abide by international rules and stop taking over other people's lands in an effort to solve its internal problems.
Einar Tangen, Senior Fellow at the Taihe Institute, thank you so much for your analysis.